Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Life, and I'm back today to share a video with you guys in regards to possible predictions for 2026 spring catalog. Did Scentsy leak a precursor to what might not be coming back? I think so. So if no one has caught on, and I know several people in the wax community have already talked about this, but I definitely wanted to do a video of my own going over it, that there are several fragrances on the November Club Vault promotion list that were in the spring summer catalog. And the number of how many scents are on here kind of coincides with how many they usually cut when they do a Scentsy catalog changeover. So, since this promotion is all month long, I figured many of you probably were a little bit, cautious with what you were adding to club. Maybe you had a certain budget or a certain amount of bars. So this could be second chance redemption to get those bars, especially now where this could be a possible indicator that they may not be coming back. So, I have the catalog in front of me, and then I'm also going to go over like what scents aren't on this list that maybe it means that they're coming back too. So I noticed on this list that none of the 10 new releases from spring and summer last catalog are on this list. So that should tell us that all 10 are going to come back, but that's not necessarily the case because they don't always bring back all 10. Sometimes they do. In past, they've cut like 60% of the new releases. Sometimes it's only 20%. So, I mean, it would be interesting to see if all 10 do return, but none of the 10 new releases are on this Club Vault list. So then moving on from that category, we are going to go into citrus. So the scents that were in the catalog last season for citrus that are on the club promotion list are Cocoa Lime, which I did predict that this could possibly be the last season that we see Cocoa Lime, especially with the influx of like lemon and lime and citrus notes that Scentsy's doing. So I had a funny feeling that it could have been the last season for it. Also, another one is key lime and grapefruit. Very interesting that both lime scents are on this list. So, did sweet lime and peach actually have more sales than cocoa lime and key lime grapefruit? I doubt that. There's a lot of people that like key lime grapefruit and cocoa lime. Or do we have a new lime scent that's coming in the 10 new releases? Who knows? So that's also on this list. Several lemon. So lemon lime fizz and also lemon sorbet are on the Club Vault promotion list. So that could mean that both are getting axed, which would make sense because we had lemon heaven in the Easter collection. We also had lemon sugar and sage, which was super popular. So those two might be getting rid of these other two. Also, peach, grapefruit, and mimosa, which I was actually surprised about because this was an Easter collection bar that was put into catalog, and I thought a lot of people enjoyed it. But this tends to be the trend with like LTO scents that return to catalog. They only stick around like a season or two, and then they're axed. They're never like a permanent fixture for like 4 or 5+ years. So just keep that in mind. And then that's it for citrus. Oh, I'm sorry, pineapple mango. I always think it's a fruit scent, but they put it in the citrus category. So pineapple mango, and that was another one that I predicted that it could be the last season that we saw pineapple mango. I'm definitely throwing back in cocoa lime and pineapple mango into my club. And then I did up my quantity on lemon sorbet because that is one of my favorite lemon scents by Scentsy. Okay, so fruity is their massive category during the spring and summer. It's what they usually have the most of and usually the most new scents. So in fruity from last year, Berry Sweet is on this list, which I'm actually surprised about because that was a popular new release that's carried over a little bit, and it beat out Jam and Jubilee going to catalog. So very interesting to see that on this club promotion list. So it could mean that it's going away. What was surprising to see on here, let's see here, was Pina Colada Cha Cha. That's been in the catalog forever. forever, since like 2017. That's been in the catalog. So definitely interesting to see that. So that could mean that this is possibly last catalog was its possible last season. Also, Rainbow Sherbet, another great super saturated, strong performing uber fruit lime. Is it going away? That's crazy if it is. Sipping Poolside. It was a new release that's hung around for a few seasons, so it kind of makes sense that they would drop it. That category in itself, their aquatic fruit, they do all the time. I mean, they're just like rotating them out like new pairs of underwear. It's just every catalog, every summer, spring LTO, they got one going. So it makes sense that they would rotate it out. Also, skinny dipping. Skinny dipping and pina colada chata are both on this list. Now, granted, you can get skinny dipping in club through brick, but how long? How long are we going to have those available? When are they going to do a reset to that? They're resetting everything else. I bet you the club bricks are going to get reset at some point too. Strawberry Bliss is on this list, which was an Easter scent that got to catalog. Makes sense. They always come out with new strawberries. Summer Moonlight has been around for a while. So that one I'm actually not surprised, but also surprised because it has been around for a long. I don't hear a lot of people hear about it. It's got sweet pea, which I don't think a lot of people like sweet pea. So yeah. Sun Castles, though, I am super, super shocked by because everybody was raving about Sun Castles. I even had some people that were mixing Barefoot Beach with Sun Castles or Kukui and Coconut with Sun Castles. So to have it on this list, and that scent kind of goes with this like whole new like demure, classy, simple like feel that they're going with. So why would they get rid of it? I don't know. Also, Sunshine Mango, that was a scent of the month that they put in the catalog, so it kind of falls on trend. And that's it for Fruity. So out of the Fruity, I don't think I'm putting any in my club that are on this list. Let me just look real quick. Yeah, none of them are. I don't even think I'm gonna try to revisit Sipping Poolside because I like Make a Splash better. Okay, Floral. Floral's taking a hit, you guys. You know, if like I said, I have no insider info. This is just purely for fun, purely predictions based on this little snippet of info that Scentsy's given us. So, Floral last year that's on this list. Blooming Marvelous. Yeah, you can just get rid of it, okay? Because it does not perform. I know for some people it probably does perform, but for me, it doesn't perform. Summer Holiday performs better, but not, I mean, I don't know what they did with the Summer Holiday formula. I mean, I think they messed with it because it used to be a strong contender, and now I can barely get that one to perform either. So that's on this list. Also, Evening Sky and Heirloom Rose are both on this list. Both were not my favorite, so I'm not too sad about that. The Evening Sky was a new release that came around a couple of times. Heirloom Rose has been a LTO for a long time, at least 3 years, and then it's been in catalog. So Moon Orchid, I did predict that was probably the last season we'd see Moon Orchid. It smells like grape flowers. I don't know, it's very odd. And then and Wild Cherry and Sakura, which again, I did say that it probably would be the last season. I really think they should have taken that scent, renamed it, and put it in the fall because it is more of a transitional fall scent than it is spring and summer. So that's Floral. Out of those florals, I am not clubbing any of them. So, all right, Fresh. We have Bamboo and Rainfall. I didn't care for Bamboo and Rainfall. It's too sharp. I know a lot of you people like it, but I liked Banana Leaf and Bamboo better, or Sunburst Bamboo. Also on here is Lake My Day. Lake My Day has been around for a couple of, seasons. So, I mean, it's probably its time. Make a Splash, though. That's on this list. I reclubbed it because I am scared that it's going to not be back. And it is a really good aquatic fruit, and it's a super strong performer. Loved it when it was in cleaning. So definitely am putting Make a Splash back into my club. Also on this list, Water Lily and Bergamot for the Fresh category, which is kind of odd because it started off in summer, Came back last year for spring and summer catalog, and I thought for sure that it was going to continue because then they offered it up in laundry. But sometimes putting a scent in the laundry and the cleaning line is like the kiss of death for it, because then it just ends up getting cut. So out of fresh, I did put back Make a Splash into my club. All right, woods. Woods, there's not a lot. Coastal Sunset, which I did predict that this is probably the last season that we would have seen it, because it's been in the catalog for at least four rounds. And that's it. That's it for woods. So that either tells me that a lot of the wood stuff is returning, and we're not getting a lot of woods, which I'm almost surprised about, because a lot of the new scents that they're coming out with LTOs and stuff are in the woody category, because it's fitting their whole demure, soft, gentle like vibe. So it's kind of strange that there isn't like a big, huge turnover for woods. But again, I could be completely wrong, and we get the info in February, and we're completely shocked. All right. So bakery. Cake Me to Paradise is on this list, and that's it. And yeah, and then there's nothing for spice, because spice was just cinnamon, vanilla, and welcome home. So there was 26 scents, you guys, on this list that were in the catalog. So I mean, some of them kind of matched my predictions, so I'm not like completely like devastated, but I am glad that we have like a second chance to add them to club. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. Thanks for always liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye, guys.